How's it going, you guys? Here to bring you a Gantz Manga review, as promised. Now, it's going to be a different Gantz Manga review. What I'm going to start doing on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm going to start doing, excuse me, not two, but one Gantz manga reviews for those particular days. So Monday I'll do one, and if one just happens to come out on Wednesday too, I'll do that one as well. So if I miss Monday, I'll make it up for Wednesday. So um, now, I made a video talking about Gantz, the manga and the anime, and it basically just gives an overview of both, the pros and cons, stuff like that. It'll get you all caught up to where we are now. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link right here, and you guys can go in and check it out and just give me your thoughts, concerns on that. And after you watch the video, you'll be all caught up with this, where I am now. So without further ado, let's go and get into it. Gantz Manga Chapter 334. 334 was pretty good. It was one that I really enjoyed. Because of the simple fact that everything is starting to kind of surface itself. The true purpose is starting to come out of what's going on. Let's go and get started. So with the actual Gantz team, now with the team, there's a whole bunch of people from all over the world, from Japan, the US, stuff like that. They're all together in this one little area in a room with Gantz. And one of the first questions that's asked is, can you bring back someone from the dead? Now, Gantz has the ability to do this, to bring people back from the dead, or people who have died, and I guess they have died, but they want to bring them back for a better purpose. You can do that. You can bring anybody back from the dead if you have 100 points, or if something else happens that's unbearable. So you can do that. So who they want to bring back is this old guy. Now, this old guy was really significant within the first part of the Gantz series. Now, they made a promise because the old guy sacrificed himself when Kaito, I think, was fighting someone, one of the major bosses, and for some reason, Gantz can't bring him back, unfortunately. So he's still dead, but hopefully he gets brought back later on because he was pretty good and he did serve a purpose. He wasn't there for no reason. He served a purpose. He didn't die, and he didn't die for no reason. So what they do is they say, what the team is trying to do is they're trying to get to the area where the aliens are. Now, their whole object is to take down these aliens, because these aliens are going to take over the Earth. That's what they're going to do. So what they're doing is they're trying to get to the aliens because there's all these humans trapped in this world, this parallel universe in a sense, and it's like all the humans there are crucified, they're eaten, they're used for jewelry and stuff like that. Everything, they are pretty much treated like dogs in a sense. So it's crazy how you see it reverse in societies, I guess you could say. Here, we treat dogs. Some people treat dogs kind of bad. Some people treat dogs kind of good. It just depends on the type of person that you are. Same thing in Gantz, but except it's opposite. Instead of the dogs, which would be the aliens, they treat the humans bad, and they do whatever the heck they want to them. So, they're trying to find this hideout where all the humans are. And basically they contact, somebody from the US, and they say, well, hey, do you know where these humans are? And they say, well, hey, we have a map. So, they check the map, and the guy gives them an outline of where to go. And so they basically go to this area. Now, before I go ahead and tell you what happens when they get to this area, I need to address one more thing. Key Kurono's girl is still trapped in that little particular fish bowl, I guess you could say, that had a big old fish bowl that has a dog-looking bunny, and it has another human, which is a guy, and a girl. And then the girl is Key Kurono's girlfriend, of course. So the guy's basically saying, well, you got to get out of here. You don't want to end up like me. And this guy's in a bad shape. It looks like he's about to die. So anyway, moral of the story is she gets out. She runs. She tries to get to the door. She gets caught by an alien. And, she starts playing around with her. And in the end of the chapter, they throw the aliens getting ready to throw her off. And so it kind of leaves you in a cliffhanger that says, well, what would happen if, you got finished, you got tired of your toys, you want to throw them out the window? Is Key Kurono going to save her, or what? What's going to happen? So that's basically what happens with that chapter. Now let's go ahead and go into 335. So 335 pretty much picks up where 334 left off. With the exclusion, not the exclusion, but with the uh, with the exception of Key Kurono's girl being thrown off. So what happens is, these guys, the team actually meets up with the humans, and they save them all. They transport them to this particular place, and they say, well, thank you, who saved us? The police officers. Thank you guys for saving us. You really helped us out. And so they said, well, is there any more survivors? And there were a couple of more. They saved them too. And so that's basically just, what happened with that chapter. All that chapter was basically just talking about, they're just looking for survivors. They're trying to help save the humans and stuff like that. And they're trying to search and see if there's any more survivors. And, there's a real touching scene in there that I want to talk about. There's a little kid, and he basically says, well, when is my, father or best friend coming back? And, this annoying guy always says, he always has something negative to say. He's real optimistic, or, pessimistic. He'll say something like, he's not coming back, he's dead. So, the little kid, he has on the suit. So, when you wear the suit, you're really strong. So, he just punches him, and he flies over and hits the wall. And he's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, man, that's crazy. So, that was a crazy part of the chapter. It was kind of funny, and it was kind of touching at the same time. I really don't see that too much. And so basically what happened at the end of this chapter, which I kind of messed up on, the end of this chapter basically shows the Key Kurono's girl getting thrown off into the lake. It doesn't happen in 334, it happens in 335. So she gets thrown off, she's about to get thrown off into the lake in 335. And so after that, you see Key Kurono, you see the Key Kurono, the one that was resurrected by Rika. You see him down there, and then you see another girl, and you're like, well, who is this? And you see her saying, well, can I come with you? And that's basically how it ends. Now, if you guys are kind of confused on the two Key Kuronos, like why is there two Key Kuronos? If I didn't explain it in my last video, I'll go and explain it now. The reason why there's two Key Kuronos is a simple fact that Rika, which is she's a pop star singer. So my phone. It's a pop star singer. Like, she's really famous in Japan, and she dies. And basically, when they're all fighting together, she says, "Resurrect me, or bring me back from the dead." Well, no. She doesn't say bring me back from the dead. She actually chooses to bring back Key Kurono because she thinks that Key Kurono is dead, which he's actually not. He's still alive. So she brings back another Key Kurono. So now there's two Key Kuronos in the series. So, a lot of people were kind of upset about that. They didn't really want to see that part. They thought it was pretty lame. But, I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of brings a little twist to it. So, overall, both of these two chapters were really good. I really like the way it's picking up. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 chapters a day until I get caught up into the latest chapter, and then I'll start doing them every Monday and Wednesday. So if I miss a day, I'll do it on Wednesday. So, this is a review for Gantz Manga Chapter 335 and 334 and 335. So go ahead and leave your comments down below on what you think about those Gantz chapters. Are you caught up? Do you want to see? Are you just excited about me to see where this is going? And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys later in another video. Peace.